Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For my new viewers, my name is Leslie. I'm so happy to have you here. For my returning viewers, as always, you guys know how much I appreciate you coming back to support my channel. It really means so much to me. Um, if you haven't already and you're here watching, please consider hitting subscribe down below and hitting the bell notification so you're alerted every time I post new content. It really, is exciting to see this channel grow, and it means so much to me, so I'd really appreciate that. And as always, if you don't mind giving a thumbs up to this video to show you liked it, things like that really help us grow our channel, and it takes 2 seconds. But yeah. Alright guys, we're back with another Mental Health Monday video, and I'm so excited because today, well, technically tomorrow, but today's going to be the closest video to it, is actually my 1-year anniversary since I first posted a Mental Health Monday video. I cannot believe that I made it a year. I missed, a couple of videos here and there, but I've posted really consistently for an entire year, and it's crazy to me. I'm so proud and grateful and humbled, especially to those of you who have been here pretty much from the beginning or from the very beginning. You guys have no idea how much your support has really meant to me, how much the comments brighten my day, and really make me feel like I'm doing a little bit of good in this world. If you are new here and you have not been here from the beginning, I will link my very first video down below. I watched it back this weekend out of just, because I haven't watched it since I posted it a year ago. And it was really fun to go back and watch it, and just see how much I've developed some confidence and just like better, better in front of the camera, more confident with my speaking, that kind of thing. But if you are newer and you're curious as to how this video or how this channel started, please go check out that video. It will give you the details to everything, but the nutshell, if you are new, is this is my documentation of my struggles with anxiety. I got diagnosed a year and a half-ish ago, after thinking physically I had something wrong with me with my physical health. Was getting blurry vision and dizziness, forgetfulness to the extreme, and it all rotated around my mental health and my struggle, my issue with anxiety. So I decided to use this as an outlet to share my journey, share my story, help destigmatize mental health struggles and anxiety and specifics, and just kind of be that voice to help do that. Along the way, if I help somebody or make somebody feel less alone or any of that, it really makes my heart happy. And I'm so grateful that I've met a few people through this journey that have really become good friends. And I hope I continue meeting more people and just developing those relationships. It's pretty awesome that we can all connect together through, this platform. I also do Disney content on weekends, and that's a big piece of my heart as well, because that is something I do for myself for self-care. It's something I get to do with my daughter and share that, and I do love that as well. But Mental Health Mondays is where like my heart is. So I'm really hoping to just continue to grow this part and reach more people. All right, guys, let's get to actual Mental Health Monday topics. Sorry if you hear my dog shaking. They've both been sleeping this whole time, and now we're moving that I'm filming. But update as far as what's going on with me, I don't have a ton. I have still been running. I got a few more runs in last week. I'm going to take my running clothes to work and hopefully get in a run or two this week as well, and keep building on that. I really noticed that's my puppy Gadget. She must be jealous and want to be part of the video today. But I hope to keep just building on that, and keep getting some miles in. I really feel like, especially on the weekends, it keeps me like going for the day, gives me an energy boost. So fingers crossed I keep going with that and stick with it. And then the other thing that I just wanted to talk about today that I have been dealing with this week. I don't want to say struggling because this is something that I've really come to accept, and for me, I feel like it happens often. So, but it is something that I used to talk to my therapist quite a bit about, and just wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it can be a really big challenge for some people, and so I kind of want to see, does anybody else struggle with this? And if you do have this, like, just know it is common, and I deal with this quite a bit. So the thing is, let's see if I can say this correctly. Sometimes it's hard to deal with two conflicting feelings about the same scenario that both are like simultaneously happening in your head, right? So I will give an example because that's kind of confusing, I feel like, or maybe I'm not even saying it perfect, but so I'm going to use my personal stuff going on to kind of elaborate and share with you guys what I mean. So for those of you that have been with my channel for a while, you know that my husband and I miscarried and lost our last pregnancy, and that we have since decided, after grieving and like really processing, to just be content with what our family has. We have a wonderful little girl who's just perfect, and you know, we have what we need. We can do the things we like to go do, and we're just content with that. We kind of feel like maybe this is our sign that our family was complete, and we just decided that for us the best plan moving forward was to go with that. And make no mistake about it, I am completely happy and content with that decision. I'm excited for what the future will hold and the things we'll get to do, all of that. But last week we had something happen that really triggered a lot of my thoughts about the miscarriage and that grief that had been pretty controlled, and brought it all bubbling to the surface. And so while I'm happy and content with our plan, I'm now like dealing with this like sadness and grief a little bit again. And it's like this internal struggle in my brain of which to feel. And it's okay to feel both. And that's what, like, you just have to learn to accept both sides of it, right? And I feel like for the most part, I'm pretty good at that. And I've gotten to the point where both can be true. And both thoughts can live in my head pretty, differently and okay. But it's not always that easy, and it is something early on that I really, really struggled with dealing with anxiety. I really struggled with like the excitement to go do something, but the crippling anxiety that came with it. Or, being really happy about something, but like being really happy about this new chapter means like putting a final nail in the coffin on the old chapter. So it's hard and sad. But it's okay for both of those to exist. Even if in your head you really like go back and forth and struggle with it. And so I'm just having one of those weeks where even though like I'm really content and feel like we made the best decision for us, I'm still really sad about what could have been, that, that scenario that we almost had. So it's really hard sometimes though to like live in conflict with both of those thoughts. So if you often have those conflicting feelings like I do, just know that you're not alone, and it sucks, but it's best to let both live in their space, to feel both feelings, and just do your best to not dwell on one or the other, and to let them both like take their course. Essentially, you have to let your grief and your sadness get worked out of your system and work through it, to be able to fully enjoy the happiness. So if you just try to like push down one, it's not going to work. So that's really all I wanted to touch base on today. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else. But it's one of the things, like I said, I had struggled with previously and wanted to kind of share that with you guys in case anybody else is going through that. You're not alone. And it's pretty typical of people with anxiety from what I learned in therapy. You were trying to steal a spotlight, huh, Gadget? All right, I think she probably needs to go outside, so I'm going to wrap up this video. Guys, I just want to say thank you again so much for supporting my channel for this past year. I cannot believe it's been a year, but I'm really, really grateful for all of my viewers, all my subscribers, all the people who take time to leave comments, ask questions, reach out. It really means so much to me. All right, guys, I hope you're going to have a great week. Let's take this Monday on and get it done. Bye, guys.